Hey, it's me, Sabbatical Gamer. Today we will continue our quests and adventures in the Veilguard. Last time around we got to know a bit more about Harding's affliction. She can hear a voice. Maybe it is a voice of the deep, a voice of stone. We will see what comes out of that. And we did a couple of different tidbits in the forests of Arlathan. Today we will most likely stick to the story, I think, and that means that we go to Dogtown and see if we can dig up some shadow dragons. Let's get into it. Alright, let's do that. Generally speaking, I dislike to fast travel, but...
Receiving your message was quite the surprise, Strife.
Desperate times and all that.
I'm still not clear on who you really are, Morrigan.
If I can provide assistance, do such things matter when the world faces such peril?
It could. You're friends with Solas.
Our relationship is more complex than you suggest, and circumstances have compelled me to stand against friends ere now.
What's with that? What's with that look? Okay. Alright. Update for the sinking city, thank you very much. Darren, I really should have insisted to Melia that she leave the depths of the forest earlier. I knew something was wrong. My magic felt different. The air felt charged. Even the wind rustling through the leaves sounded like a warning. She told me to go ahead, to wait by the river. I was there with the others when we started seeing the lights in the sky. Her Arabelle never made it out. I'm so sorry. Okay, so one of the
Who's the mystery
flying
woman?
boats.
I hear she's called Lady Morrigan. What's she doing here? Strife knows her. Someone said she's a witch of the wild.
Sounds like a fancy type. She might have some coin. I could use the business.
Oh. Oh, don't mind if I do. Hello? Ah, come on. Come on, it's right there. Yeah. This shouldn't be this complicated. Let me walk there slowly then. Alright. Nah. Sometimes I actually do think that I am the optimal tester when it comes to games, because I always end up doing shit like this. Thank you. Who is this Morrigan? Strife brought in a mage named Morrigan. They have some kind of history. I don't care much for her. This is our forest. We've been defending it, and now she wanders in like she rules Arlathan. After I wrote that, I asked around about her. Morrigan may be uppity, but I guess anyone with her family would be. They say her mother was Flemeth, a legendary witch of the wilds that we still tell tales about. She has a bunch of witch daughters all over the place. I actually seem to remember that you could fight Flemeth in Dragonage Origins.
And so you return. Lovely Morrigan has at last found someone willing to dance to her tune. Such enchanting music she plays, wouldn't you say? Oh, how disappointing. You think you're the first to come, full of righteousness and bluster. If only that were so. From you, I expected more. It is a dance poor Flemeth knows well. Let us see if she remembers the steps. Come, she will earn what she takes. I'd have it no other way.
I seem to remember that I killed her. Yeah. Some say Flemeth was immortal, so I don't know what that makes Morrigan. Scary, I guess. They say Morrigan's an incredibly dangerous mage, that she's into blood magic. She's a shapeshifter. She can turn into a dragon. She was advisor to the Inquisition, and she's had more lovers than trees in the forest. And that's a sign of danger, if ever, like having many lovers. Yeah. That's very moralistic. She wanders the world being mysterious, popping up whenever it suits her fancy. I don't know what's truth or not, but I'm watching my back around her. Alright. She's getting quite the reception then.
Aren't these the old
Is it far actually? Can I that's a boat. Oh, okay. Alright, let's go there. By foot.
What's it like when you use your magic?
Oh, it's like I'm touching something vast and eternal. A well deep inside.
Whoa! Karatar, Taralok, and a third guy. Yeah. Kill him. Ow. Yeah. No. What you gonna do? Come on now. Yep. And some mana on that. Ow.
We need to close it.
Ranged attackers!
No, that's not what I want to do. Ow, they have range.
Dragonage makes killing look like a dance.
Should be easy.
Thanks, Dragonage.
It's not.
Yeah.
Anyway, where was I?
Not so much like possession.
No, but it was terrifying the first time it happened.
That I understand.
I actually do think that I'm gonna run with Harding a bit. At least try it a bit. Keep the party a bit more balanced. No, this is actually the wrong way, is it? Itchy nose. Hay fever season is starting. Let's see. Gee, I don't know. Can I actually reach that? Oh, I'm supposed to. Yeah. Nah, let's just fast travel. I think that'll be better. Maybe this is the game which actually turns me into a fast traveling junkie. Otherwise, in like Oblivion and Fallout and games like that, I usually played it like taking out a spot, basically a path, just like going west and then just continuing on going west and see what happens. I like that kind of gameplay. This isn't that kind of game though. Okay, so I do need Neb in this case, but let's flip it around and try triple mage partying again. Just because. And I'm gonna hate myself.
Fewer people than I expected. Let's find Asher.
Asher?
The Viper. He prefers to be called Asher in private. Said I could tell you.
Oh, the cool guy. Nice. It's actually quite interesting that they're building the game off of like you travel or teleport to a place, a location, but they actually unlock like specific maps when you're doing the quest. And then maybe those maps interconnect to like the larger map, but I think it's a cool way to do things. Because they haven't been here before, right? I don't think so. Wow. That is a sea snake. A sea serpent. Let's do the talk thing. Ooh, the Viper. But I see a Poochie. Nice.
Trouble in the Anvalanim. Darkspawn.
But those tunnels are safe passage for...
I know. We've had to close that entrance.
We can help. We've recently had to deal with Blight. Those Darkspawn have to be destroyed before they get out into the city.
If you get through, signal the all clear at the hidden door.
Okay. They're just letting me loose down there. If you get through. Nice. So basically, regular old dungeon crawl. I like it. I wonder if there's like a concept of traps.
Raining again.
I once heard that's because all the magic that keeps the Archon's palace floating messes with the clouds.
Typical, huh?
Let's just check this corridor first. Ooh. That is why you check corridors. I like that you can hear the clanking of Nev's artificial foot there. You good there, Nev? Nice.
This is troubling. Darkspawn in the city.
And in one of the worst places. The shadows rely on those tunnels to rescue people.
But why is it called that? Unconventional. It's the ancient elven word for womb.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
Talk to Lorelei. She's the boss.
I'm gonna talk to the merchant.
To the shop. I'm Lorelei. Anything you need, just ask.
Sell everything. Buy all of the mementos. Wow. Quite a lot of cool stuff.
Till next time.
I'm Hector. I watch the front. Make sure things are quiet.
Rook.
Good to meet you. Be careful out there.
Yeah, sure. Nah.
Don't touch the treasure.
Oh, cool helmets. These are regular ones? Yeah, no.
You want your own treasure?
Get to the tunnel entrance. Alright. Just wonder how much stuff there is to do here, if at all. Not that much, I guess. Can I buy this? No. Of course I can. Okay. That's interesting. The snake again. That's cool. I wonder what that signifies. Looks like something out of like Dungeons and Dragons or similar. And there's a chest up top, I think. Can't do anything there. Nah. Oh. Nothing but a cat. Now let's see about this tunnel entrance then.
The unconventional should have an entrance this way. The passage is hidden by a wall. Venatori. Why are they so close to the shop?
Come on. Can't she even finish a sentence? Ah, whatever.
Time for a fight.
What? Oh, come on.
Well, look at that.
There. Is that the wall carving you mentioned?
That's the one. There's a switch behind the serpent's head on the left.
That should have been so much easier. But it is not. So you could interpret this as the serpent breaking their chains, perhaps? Maybe. Serpent setting them free?
It's so dark. Narrow. Kind of damp.
Okay.
Don't like the sound of that.
Red bulbous things.
But we've got to clear the obstacle somehow. That did it. We can get through now.
I hate tunnels. Kill those shadow dragon rats so I can leave this place. Shadow dragon agents.
Eyes open.
They're down here with us.
Come on.
Get them. Don't let them run for reinforcements.
Reinforcements. We can't let them reach the Shadow Dragon hideout. Even more Venatori. We have to take up the leader.
Wow.
Nice blood.
That kind of worked. I can stand here all day, dude.
We have to take out the blight pools, or the darkspawn will keep coming.
Oh, it doesn't have that range, I guess.
Something's ready. Not enough. Look for another blight boil.
is it? Oh, what is that?
Smooth work, Bell.
Oh, it's a Venatori with a shield, is it? Yeah. You guys take care of him. Let's slow, galvanized, and burn. Nice. Ow. Okay.
Ranged incoming.
Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Healing, please. Yeah.
Our power is vast. Cannot be possible.
My job's done.
Finally.
Those Darkspawn and Venatori were on the same side.
I know, and that worries me. At least that seems to be the last of them.
It should be safe for the shadows to use the entrance again.
Let's find it and tell them to open up.
Something's happening. Double hat. Extra defense. Sure, why not? Nice. I really need to get back to the lighthouse, I think. Just to upgrade the caretaker and or take care of the caretaker.
Hidden entrance back into the shop.
Nah.
It's Rook. All clear down here.
Nice work. I'll get the door. Good that you're still standing. Best let Asher know.
Sure. Just gonna grab some stuff over here, real quick.
How did the Venatori find the Shadow Dragon's hideout? Isn't it a secret?
We help the people in Docktown. They know where we are. Someone might have talked about the shop. People spreading rumors, that's easy to handle. But Darkspawn, that's different.
Truth. That is the truth, Ruth. Sup, Viper?
You really saved our skins there, Rook. Those Darkspawn could have destroyed us.
It wasn't just Darkspawn. Venatori were there too, and they weren't fighting each other.
How is that possible? Darkspawn attack all living things.
Darkspawn are blighted. If the gods control the blight, they might control the Darkspawn.
I'll fight both anytime.
Darkspawn or Venatori? Makes no difference. We'll defeat them all.
If you're looking for answers about the Venatori, I may have a lead. A warehouse on the other side of the city. Lots of cult activity. And some of them were spotted headed towards a shop. Could be a coincidence, or it could be something more.
It's worth a look.
Agreed. Rook?
Let's go.
They're probably massing for an attack on the shop. Maybe.
Tomorrow.
The Viper, or Asher, I suppose. Is he the leader of the Shadow Dragons?
One of them. He made his name freeing slaves and supporting their rebellions. He won't stop until slavery ends in Tevinter.
Oh, look, it's the two donkeys.
So the Viper's real name is Asher?
A middle name. He calls himself Viper for first impressions, or so he says.
What do you mean?
Asher just doesn't have the same impact, does it?
Wow. Lots of stuff which looks cool. A toy figure. There's a blue one. Let's buy it. Now that looks like a really cool stave.
Thanks for stopping. I know I can make something of this place.
Down we go. Sup, sis? Found any triangles lately? Circles? Nah, you still like your triangles.
Venatori, we
Ah.
have to be getting close to their hideout.
Again? That's a crystal, though. It's weird. What are you doing? What? Okay. Good for you.
More Venatori. They're probably here to keep intruders out.
And now... just take care of that shit. Yeah, well, they're not getting anywhere, so...
I've got the setup, you do the rest.
Nice. Nice glitch. Ah, Jesus. And they're protected by crystals. No, that guy is protected by a crystal. Can you follow? Yes. Ow. Bye-bye.
Now it's your turn.
Ow. Finally. Not too bad, but very monotonous. Like a hippopotamus. Nah. Okay. Still can't do anything over there. So, finding a way inside the warehouse.
Locked. There has to be another way in.
Stop leaving the rooftop passage open. It lets in a draft. Oh my god.
Someone's mad about their fellow Venatori leaving the rooftop passage open.
It's so weird when Venatori talk about normal things, like leaving doors open.
That is
Be a
weird.
convenient way to get inside.
Trouble coming.
Oh. Ow. Let's slow. Okay, so he can block damage while he's actually lying down. That's boring. Vulnerable and invulnerable to fire.
Keep moving before more of them come crawling out.
I really need to pay attention to their vulnerabilities. Okay, this is not the way I'm supposed to go. This is just opening the backside part.
Lots of Venatori. We must be close.
Bye-bye.
All the Venatori guarding the place.
Yeah, let's just wait for some seconds until her heal rejuvenates.
For sure. Sounds like someone doing magic. Not the good kind either. Chanting's never good.
True. Sounds like some awesome chanting. Red lights, chanting. What's not to like? I wonder if this is actually where I'm supposed to go. Did I have a marker up here? There is no marker, so... Just some loot, some gold. Okay. So I'm guessing there's gonna be a...
Darkspawn. How?
Whoa!
We stop them, then we figure it out.
A demon. But no, there's a bound Herlock. Okay, can I attack it from here?
They're using magic to control that Darkspawn. We have to stop it.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, so the mages are vulnerable. Okay, so let's take care of the mages first. Nah, that doesn't work because that breaks the aggro.
Magic to control that darkspawn. We have to stop it.
Got us from a distance.
Yeah, this is cheating. I don't care.
Stop these ready.
Ow.
Got us at range. Watch it.
Ow.
That's got it.
Wow, he can really take a beating. Alright. What you gonna do?
Right out. I've got the setup, you do the rest.
You're red, dude. You're dead. Come on. Ow. Yeah, that was my bad.
That's all of the darkspawn inventory. Let's search the place and figure out what they were doing.
Nice. Kind of went according to plan. Knight Commander Linos, we are blessed indeed to have such a loyal friend in you. Continue to serve us and you will be richly rewarded for the glory of Winter Reborn.
Snowed. Knight Commander Lenos of the Minrathous Templars is being paid off by Venatori.
Nice. Ooh, and a trapdoor. Elgarnan has blessed us with ancient knowledge. The relic lets us control darkspawn through their blighted blood. Use it to destroy our enemies in his name. Instructions follow for a magical ritual to draw on the relic's power. Alright, which relic would that be?
The Venatori a relic they can use to control darkspawn.
Nice. Let's check the equipment that we actually got. A new helmet. Extra defense, less ability damage? No, because we're all about the ability damage. Extra defense. What does it look like? Shows off my chest piece. But nah, it's blue. I don't like it.
Look at this. Draining into the tunnels below the city, perhaps?
One more way the Venatori released blight into our tunnels. I'll tell the other shadows.
Okay. Is there more evidence? Search the lower floor for evidence. Shadow dragons are watching us, do not let them get close. The exact location of their hideout is unknown, but they use the catacombs. Send darkspawn to root them out.
This explains the darkspawn we keep finding in the catacombs.
At least they don't know where the shadow dragons are. Exactly.
Am I done?
Is everything all right in there?
What?
Look, I thought I'd see if you needed help.
Really?
Did you find anything in there?
The risen gods taught the Venatori how to control darkspawn. Explains why the hideout was attacked.
We found documents from the Knight Commander. I knew he was crooked. I didn't think he was actually a Venatori.
Let's head back to the shop.
What's up with the low resolution? Jays. Alright.
We managed to catch the stragglers fleeing the warehouse.
They'll think twice before coming back here. What else did you find?
The Venatori serve Elgarnon and Gillinane, like we thought. They gave the cult control over darkspawn.
Great. Sounds like the Venatori are going to be even more trouble.
We're in for a bad
I
time.
think we've only scratched the surface. It will get worse.
How do we know we can even trust you? You're not from here. You don't know Minrathous like we do. And
Teach
we know
me.
as little about you as we do these risen gods you unleashed.
Now, what is it they say?
Hey.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Mm-hmm.
The cult has its hooks deep in the city. Venatori backers sit in the magisterium chambers, and now they wield power given to them by the gods. We'll have to get along if there's any chance of surviving this.
May, what are you doing here? You promised you'd lay low.
Tried it, didn't much care for it.
May has a really, really cool belt. Looks more like a necklace. Hi, I'm Rook. Who are you?
Who are you, and can we trust you?
Look at that. There are bounds to my infamy after all. Refreshing.
Rook's been working with us. Mevaris is one of the Shadow Dragon leaders.
Mevaris Talani, formerly Magister Mevaris Talani, at your service.
Wait, formerly?
My enemies conspired to have my magisterium seat stripped from me. We can talk about it later, if you want. My concerns feel petty when stacked against risen gods. The Shadow Dragons have a lot to discuss, but you, Rook, are expected at the Swan.
Me? The Cobbled Swan? Why?
The First Warden is here to speak with you.
The First Warden? Let's hope we can actually get some help with the Blight.
Come back when you can. I think we'll need your help again.
Sure thing. Do I get paid? I get a trophy. The Venatori serve the risen gods who have given the cultists magic that grants them control over darkspawn. The cult's influence and power spreads, which means trouble for Minrathous and the world beyond.
I'm not surprised. They claim we exist to deal with magic gone wrong. But the mages decide
I'm a
what
Shadow
that means.
Dragon ally. And I have an exploration level.
Would you rather it be like the South, where the Templars decide?
I don't know.
How did you join the Shadow Dragons?
Helped make the Templars look the other way when there was a slave rebellion going down. Turned out that the Viper was helping. He brought me on.
Alright, let's see what this Cobbled Swan is about. Candle Hop study. Do I remember a time when Candle Hops didn't run messages through the city? Such remarkable magical constructs. They seem to have no particular allegiance to the palace and absolutely none to the Venatori. In fact, they appear to actively avoid the cult. I even saw one burn their pamphlets. Where do they come from? And is it just me, or have there been more Candle Hops around lately? I wonder what that is. A construct. So is it like a candlestick? A candle holder? That would be cool.
But what if the Darkspawn come back?
I'm gonna give you a thing.
I heard about the warehouse. Darkspawn, huh? Those damned Venatori.
Oh.
Come back soon. We'll have more.
Ah, sorry.
Got
Can
some
I?
new
Yes.
supplies.
Rank up. A new rune. And I can upgrade the biting thumb. Definitely. I think.
Till next time.
So the Cobbled Swan is most likely a tavern, because this is a fantasy game, right? Just guessing. Oh, it's you.
I'm chasing a fraudulent enchantment scheme. It's harmless until the buyer thinks they're immortal.
What?
Okay, that sounds like a fun story unto itself, which actually needs more space within this story. Wow. And now I'm never gonna hear anything about that again. Oh, there, Poochie.
I met a shadow dragon once. Or, I think I did. I mean, they didn't say they were probably a good idea, but I was pretty sure.
Why is that?
Most to venture are condescending, even the nice ones, but they weren't. And you remind me of them.
Whoa, dudes. Meteor on your ass. Oh, come on.
All set.
That does not really work.
You got it.
We're under fire.
No.
Finale moves yours.
Not too bad.
Ow.
Got us to the distance.
There, attack!
Do this again.
Range!
I'm gonna go after you.
Got it, come. My job's done.
Took them down clean.
Why does that not work? Wow.
I'm ready.
Ready when you are.
Nice glitch.
I met a shadow dragon once.
Yeah, you told me.
Or, I think I did. I mean, they didn't say they were probably a good idea, but I was pretty sure.
Why is that?
Most to venture are condescending, even the nice ones, but they weren't. And you remind me of them. So, it makes sense.
I'll take that as a compliment.
You should. Stuffily stuff. New adventuring areas. Which I can't access, of course. Anything in there? No. Whoop. Hello, sir. Yeah, you look good. You look good. Yep. Go about your business.
Predatory cult. What are their plans for Minrathous?
This feels very random. Floating scrolls. In the air. Sure. I wonder what this is. This looks like a bar. The wharf crossing south. Oh. Ore. More ore. Oh. Gotta do the due diligence. Back we go. Probably just loot here, I think. Yes. Whoop. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Yeah, terribly sorry about that. Merchants.
I came down.
Messages delivered in a wink. Trust the candle hops we deliver.
Procure particular items. I'm told Docktown is a discreet place to shop.
Blue stuff. Oh, I can buy those. Oh, she can upgrade. Absolutely. That looked cool. Brawlers decorated leathers.
A good deal.
Look around and you'll find something. We've got, I don't know, something you might need?
You're not gonna sell anything with that attitude, lady. You gotta reaffirm yourself.
All done?
Oh, kitty. Terribly sorry about that.
Rumored resistance group up front. Aspirations of hostile.
Wow, he looks cool. That is a cool design. Or they, rather. I'm not gonna make any presumptions. Assumptions. Whoop. Kitty cat. Where have you been all my life? Really?
You getting into trouble?
Always.
Okay. Not allowed in there. Alright. The Cobbled Swan. That is a swan.
I am Jowin Glastrom, First Warden and Supreme Commander of Weishaupt. I received word of your team's request for Grey Warden assistance after an incursion of the Blight at Demeter's Crossing. How does a Morn Watcher come to be involved with the Blight in Arlathan? And not just any Watcher, but a controversial figure after what you pulled during that undead rebellion.
I came looking for the greatest and latest in moustache fashion. And that's why I'm here. Yeah. Is this relevant?
My decisions regarding our noble dead are hardly relevant here.
Very well. Then I'd like to hear how a Navaran necromancer unleashed the Blight.
I'm gonna stick to that story. I saved the world.
I was stopping an elven god from bringing down the Veil and destroying the world.
An elven god?
Fen Harel, the Dreadwolf. He goes by Solas. He's got a lot of names.
I did not come here to listen to fairy tales. I am here because of the Blight.
Yeah, hang on, it gets worse.
We haven't even gotten to the real fairy tale parts yet. When we stopped Solas, 2 elven gods escaped from where he'd imprisoned them. Elgernon and Gillenane. And they're not just evil, they're blighted. The point is that the gods are making the Blight worse. Demeter's Crossing was just the start. That's why we need the Grey Wardens.
It is clear that whatever you did to unleash the Blight has corrupted your already weak mind.
Okay, wait.
You will be taken to Weishaupt and placed under heavy guard until the danger you caused by unleashing the Blight passes.
Yeah, you're a fucking idiot.
Are you kidding me?
I assure you, I am deadly serious.
I don't have time to sit here and stroke your ego. You need to shut up and listen. The threat is real. The gods are coming and they're bringing the Blight with them.
Let me tell you something about the Blight. It is evil, it is implacable, and above all, it is predictable. The Blight has not changed in over 1,000 years. The Grey Wardens will defeat it, as they always do. And we will do so without you causing confusion with your deranged conspiracy theories. I suggest you come along quietly.
Adamant Fortress 941, Dragon. The Grey Wardens attempted to raise an army of demons. Hardly the models of good judgment yourselves, are you?
Everyone knows Warden Commander Clarel acted alone at Adamant Fortress.
Acted alone, you say? Imagine if everyone were to see the letter I discovered where you authorize her actions. I wonder how that might complicate the narrative.
Are you prepared to risk the security of the Grey Wardens for this deluded girl?
You may be surprised to learn that I care very little about the security of the Grey Wardens.
I'm probably in my 30s.
And do not pester the Grey Wardens with any more of your nonsense.
Typical self-righteous paladin babble.
Was it something I said?
Yeah, you just blackmailed him. Who are
You
you?
have blackmail material on the leader of the Grey Wardens just lying around?
Of course not. Where would I obtain something like that?
Oh, you were bluffing. That's actually scarier.
Magister Dorian Parvis, at your service. A mutual friend thought you might require some support.
Maevaris Talani? Of the Shadow Dragons?
The very same.
What's your relation to the Shadow Dragons?
About a decade ago, Maevaris and I started a political faction called the Lucerni. We were going to change Tevinter for the better. Everyone would recognize the common sense benefits of our approach, and we'd all live happily ever after.
I take it that didn't happen.
Minrathous was framed, kicked out of the Magisterium, and the Lucerni were dissolved. So she took the movement underground.
The Shadow Dragons.
Since I still haunt the Magisterium, that makes me the Shadow Dragon's man on the inside.
I think we made an enemy.
I think we made an enemy of the First Warden today. Well, more you than me. He just thinks I'm a dangerous idiot.
Ha! Enemy? I've ignored greater men. No Grey Warden worth the name sits in a Minrathous lounge sipping wine. You need the Wardens? Look for the ones out there fighting the Blight. In the meantime, the Shadow Dragons will keep a close watch on the Venatori. Good luck. I'm sure we'll see each other again soon.
Hope so.
Only the veil stood between us and a world of blighted darkness. But on this side, the gods could only tap a trickle. They had to turn that trickle into a flood. They sure could have used Solas's dagger to rip open the Fade. But some foolish mortal had taken it. So, they'd have to create a dagger of their own.
The old red versus blue.
Blight. It's just a matter of time.
Nice. I think that was just the thumbnail picture right there.
To talk to Varric.
Return to the lighthouse. Oh. I'm just gonna have a quick look about the map. Nope.
That veil bubble Rook and Harding found you in. How often do those happen in Arlathan?
Sometimes, often, never. Depends on the day, and they're unpredictable. And with Elgranon and Gillenane loose, who knows what might get twisted up.
Well, isn't that a treat?
Inherent instability and survival uncertainty aside, they really are fascinating.
I'll take your word for it.
And there is something in the water. No, it's over there. Ah. Oh, Venatori. Yeah, but I couldn't get through there. Alright, so let's just bust these boys. Ooh. It's one of those guys. Ow.
Got things ready. I'm ready.
Wow. I think so. At least it's it feels like it's getting easier to deal with the regular mobs. Yeah, of course. Pet the cat, pet the cat. That's a big chest. Nice. And another cat.
They carry messages through the city.
Where? Ooh, I was right. Nice. Curious about you and you of us. Other candle hops. Find, please.
Is this for us? Strange. He wants us to find more.
Cute. Now that's a side quest if I ever saw one. Oh.
There's something on your mind.
Watch for Venatori. They're everywhere.
Like literally. Ah, come on. No, no.
Keep the pressure up.
Ow. And I'm gonna die. Can I call a meteor? Yeah, I can. That's bullshit. Oh, come on. The civilian is in the way. This is so disturbing. Ow.
Got it. For sure. There's something on your mind.
It's
Oh,
just
that lady.
Demeda's crossing. I can't stop thinking about it. Those people. What if it happens again? What if it's happening all over right now and we just don't know about it?
Something happens somewhere remote. It could take a while for word to get out.
Nev?
What? If we pretend it's not possible, we might miss something.
I just want to help. But this... it's all so big.
So let's return to the lighthouse. Oh, what is that? There's a new quest. No, let's return to the lighthouse, I think. Okay, finally in the lighthouse again. So let's talk to people. I guess we have a lot of people to talk to. caretaker first, I think. Just to get that stuff out of the way. Which should be here, maybe? Nah. Of course it wasn't. Decorations and wardrobe. Places to be. No. I'm getting turned about here, I think. Oh, it's actually the other way around. Yep.
Strength earns mastery.
I look like shiny things. 20 mementos. Okay. And now we can upgrade this thing. Let's level this up. Oh, sorry. Oh, I can upgrade that again. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good. I don't care that much about that. But now for some more important stuff, to pick and choose a more suitable set of clothing. And maybe decorate, maybe have some new decorations. I'm gonna go all out with the death thing. If I can. Yeah, that'll do, I think. Oh, that actually looks okay. Huh. A lot better than that, and it's actually... Oh, it's actually the same, but it's just leather. I like it. That's our look now. And nah. That'll do. Spear looking thing. That one looks the best. Still. I like that too. Giant crystal, definitely not. Let's do the cross branch. And that actually looks cool. Let's do it like that. Oh, I better check the companions too, though. Let's nah, let's go with the triangles. That one has... Oh yeah, that looks nice. I do like that one though. Ooh, not that many triangles. Okay, there are some triangles, some geometry. Let's try this. That's a cool looking bow. Now, wow, that is awesome. That looks very Hobbit-like. This basically looks like a marble suit of some kind, or a superhero suit. Nah, I quite like this one. Lucanus. That looks awesome. Definitely, that's the one. Blue-purple. Wow. Forgot about Neb. No, she doesn't have anything.
There you are. I haven't seen much of you lately. I was getting worried. Everything all right? Wait, that dagger. I've seen it before.
Solas was using it at the ritual site.
No, before that. Shit, it can't be. Look at it, Rook.
Of course I've looked at it.
I've been fidgeting with this thing since I picked it up, Varric. I know what it looks like.
That blighted chunk of lyrium is what started all this. In more ways than one. If I hadn't found it in the deep roads. You remember the story. One carved idol of red lyrium made its way to the surface and all hell broke loose.
It can't be the same one, can it?
Oh, look at it. It's changed, but it's the same size. Same ring at the top. Not to mention, it's pure lyrium. No one, not even the dwarves in Orzammar, work pure lyrium like that. It's too dangerous.
If that's true, if this dagger is the red lyrium idol from your story, how did Solas cleanse it of the blight?
I have no idea. I can't believe you found it.
Oh, hey, Rook. I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
That's a very suspicious option to say. No, go ahead.
No. Something wrong?
Things are weird, but I'm adjusting, I think. That's not what I came in here for, though.
All right, Harding. What's on your mind?
So, the Wardens. I know some. A married couple Varric and I met while we were tracking Solas.
I'd almost forgot about that. I really am getting too old for this shit.
You think they'll talk to us? After the first warden and everything?
It's worth a try. I can write them and hope.
Okay. Let's see who's in our corner.
So, Scout Harding glows now? Is that a thing everyone's doing, or just her?
Just her. Find an alluvion that leads to the high Anderfels. Okay. Let's go back to the Crossroads. Let's settle for those two. Okay, so it's a boat passage, I think. Why didn't I change appearance? That is weird.
Places between.
Ooh,
That
snowy.
cold. I felt it the moment the boat docked.
That's the Fade going right to your bones.
She changed her appearance. Weird. Ooh, griffons. Or something. Yeah, definitely griffons. A big one.
Looks like we're doing this. Darkspawn, let's clear them out. We're under fire.
Oh. Nah.
Rook gets that one. How's that?
Wow.
Got us in a distance.
If the Darkspawn are here, the blight on this island must be running wild.
If the Guardians can't handle them, then it's up to us.
Brass root. Oh yeah, that's one of those. I'm just gonna loot this real quick. Loot this area. Good for you.
This is exciting, isn't it?
Mm.
I'm excited.
You're going to have to catch me up here.
Oh, just everything. What we're doing, everything we're learning, the lighthouse.
Considering where that's led us,
Another of those Fen Harel altars.
I keep expecting one of the floorboards to break.
It opens up even more. Let's see where you lead us. Okay. Oh yeah.
We're not alone.
Nice work.
Where is it pointing? Maybe inside the tower? I can hear something. Everyone else has left. With the fate sundered from the physical world by this new veil, it's harder to reach this place, and people want the safety of home. They say the Ivanuris are gone, but I promised the Dread Wolf I would help. My work here isn't done yet. I'll stay as long as I can. Cereverin, last of their team. So weirdly written note, I think.
Every time we destroy a blight growth, I feel like I need a bath.
Okay, so that is the way about and around. Still, that's the wolf's head. And that's the ladder I can kick down.
Got us at range. Watch it.
Oh, come on.
Hitting us for range.
Wow. Wow.
Takes credit there.
So much mistiming. No? There's a very suspicious ledge here. But okay. Now this looks cool. Oh, this looks cool. Wow. Ah, okay, one of those. Nothing over there. Ooh, epic healing belt, nice. Nice, nice. Can you shoot? Oh, we can climb. Does that work? No? The Lara is basically just zooming everywhere.
We've got company.
Ow. Easy.
Another of those Fen Harel altars.
Okay, so that's one more.
Another tendril gone. Don't let it get on you.
I feel like there's a lot of backtracking opportunities here. Nah, I don't care about that. Chill damage. Okay, so I can jump down there. And that seems like a shortcut, maybe? This is a holy place. The tree draws strength from the earth, just as the first elves did. Some younger elves grow trees in the cities to honor their ancestors. Roots have a tendency to dig down and gnarl up, then twist around things they aren't supposed to, though. Hoping that metaphor doesn't stick. From Felasan, I think that we have read stuff from him before. Or them before. Nah. Okay, so I can jump down there.
Not the nicest tree in here.
And there's supposed to be a chest somewhere here, but I can't see it. So let's pull this. That points back. Okay.
About to have a problem.
Let's drop down.
Here we go.
Okay, I can climb up, and that's down there. I think that the sound design in this setting is really, really, really cool. feels desolate. There are screeches and screams around. I like it. No, that is not something I can do.
I wonder if the crows offer lessons, or just training, even.
Looking to learn their techniques?
Oh, no, not that. I don't want to be an assassin. Not really. But it's always good to learn new things. Some of them assassin adjacent.
Yeah.
Not scary at all.
Why would that be scary? Weird. Nice. A memento. Anything else? No. Okay, let's climb up. Assassin adjacent. Okay, so I can move myself over there. Ah, there's one wolf. So that must be this wolf. Yeah, because it basically shut down. So I still have one wolf here. No. That was close. So let's backtrack a bit. That's the wolfie. But it basically points at us this way. I'm just gonna have a quick look. Okay. I mean, we can try. Nobody died from trying, right? Yeah, that's not gonna work out. I wonder if I can break this. Nope. So much for that. Oh. I just felt like something spawned. That was weird.
That's not growing back. Another tendril destroyed.
Okay. Anything here? Past travel point?
The blight's taken root here. We'll need to clear.
Those blight tendrils we saw led right here. That's our answer.
Why are there so many bones?
Dweller, this binding can be thwarted. Find the answer.
Alright, so I need another champion killed there. But right now we need to get back on track. I wonder if they actually respawn in the same location as they spawned the first time. It feels like it. Oh yeah, this thing. Yeah, let's do this. Whee!
There. It's happening again. We're in another of Solas's memories. Remember last time? The past really can still hurt you.
That looks cool.
Spirits, Fade friends, come forth. Enter the circle. Reveal yourselves.
Solas, whatever happened in...
Spirits, the Dread Wolf asks for your assistance on a crucial mission.
The false gods, the Evanuris, have overreached. I shall humble them. Within this citadel lies a relic, with the power to imprison even a god. With it, I can bring their tyranny to an end, forever.
You are spirits of chaos, disorder, and disruption. We ask you to disrupt the Citadel's defenses. Give us the opening to get that relic. For freedom!
Whoa.
Visions of the past. Solas sent these spirits out to fight the gods. If we're spirits of disruption, let's act like it.
Oh, I think I'll be good at that.
Ditto. Ooh, a new decor. So I'm guessing that the relic here is the dagger. Uh-oh.
Spirits, how did the wolf call up so
Oh,
many?
come on. Vulnerable to shock.
Remember, they can hurt us. Stay sharp.
Wow. They are proper glass cannons. Or just glass. Okay, somebody up there. Yeah. Terribly heroic, that is. Whoa. Okay. And nothing to do here besides using this.
Okay, think like a spirit of disruption.
The gods told us this fortress couldn't be breached!
Yeah.
That's the last of them.
Think like a spirit of disruption.
More enemies, go!
They bring the strength of the Fade!
We're almost through to their citadel, and the Evanuris know it.
That's an interesting burning orb. Whoa. Magical, no doubt.
They've changed their plans. Elganon may be a tyrant, but he is not a fool. That means the relic is genuine. We are close, and Elganon is afraid. Put our strongest in the vanguard. Prepare to breach the citadel. It will not be easy, but we shall win the day.
Disruption, lead the charge and do what you do best. Whatever champions the gods send against you, bring them down.
More of them.
Yeah, I figured as much. Yeah, I didn't really need that. Okay.
You must hold fast!
Maybe they just continue to spawn, I think. Wow. Oh.
The gods send aid! This is as far as you go!
Oh. Okay.
Disruption fought to the last, and it was all for nothing. We couldn't take the Citadel.
Wait, that body's me?
It was not for nothing, my friend. The distraction the spirits gave us allowed our agents to retrieve the relic.
Distraction?
No force could have breached their citadel. But it was necessary for the enemy to believe we were committed. A heavy sacrifice, but one that gave us a real chance to end the war.
You knowingly sent all those spirits to their deaths. Solas, we're supposed to be better than that.
They died true to their nature, doing what they loved, Falasan. Let that be a comfort, that this war did not corrupt them into something different from what they were supposed to be.
Ends justify the means.
A ruse. That's all it was. By this point, Solas didn't care who he sacrificed if it meant stopping the Evanurus.
Maybe they would have volunteered to die for his cause, but he never asked.
Let's see what this fragment can tell us.
Oh, there it is, because it was on top, of course.
That fade tear is spewing blight. This is how the gods are sending the blight through the veil. Probably weakening it too.
Okay. So let's drop down and continue with the main quest then. I still wonder what that chest is about. Let's get the save point. Wow. New illuvians. That's the one. No, so there's just a couple of illuvians here. Yep. And that's a sad griffon. A scaredy griffon. The team must seek out Grey Wardens who are more sympathetic to their cause. Is it just a two-man mission? Two-lady mission?
Antoine answered our letter. They're willing to talk.
In the middle of nowhere?
Where the first warden won't notice. But if they don't listen...
Your distraction worked. Could have said it when we were farther away.
Désolé, I didn't say it was a good plan. Ah, you made it! Harding, we meet again.
Antoine, Evka, you look well.
And you must be Rook. Heard some colorful things about you.
All true.
And they're all true.
And you want what from us?
The elven gods are changing the Blight. Darkspawn too. There was a village, Demeda's Crossing. They overran it with the Blight in a snap. We saw the aftermath.
Whatever they're planning, it's bad. And if it involves the Blight, we need Warden help.
A change. Manipulation. That could explain. But...
You believe me?
That the elven gods are here, and... It's a lot to accept. But we've been looking into oddities with the Blight ourselves. It's... altered. I can feel it. And your story...
A lot lines up.
Then do something about it.
Then make the rest of the Wardens see it. World won't wait for your stubborn boss.
Some of the rumors about you were true.
If the first warden believes that village was an aberration, or that it did not happen as you say...
We're not exactly the First Warden's favorites. Your word and our theories won't win the whole order.
So what do we do?
If the Darkspawn are changing,
what is
might
that?
help. Even among Wardens, he's known as a monster hunter. He got pulled on a mission. Not sure what, but it's farther into the mountains. We can get you a rough location.
I married someone with good advice. You find Davrin, and we'll keep after the Blight.
Alright. This Davrin better be good.
Fine. But this Davrin better believe us.
We wouldn't send you up a mountain for someone who won't listen.
We should get moving ourselves. We'll be in touch.
Alright.
Well, I'd say we found the camp.
What was that sound?
So did some Darkspawn, looks like.
The fire's still going.
Were they ambushed?
Now that's a cute griffon.
Easy, boy.
Stay.
Stay right there.
It will, so long as you don't give him a reason not to.
Wow.
Who are you?
Rook. Evka and Antoine sent us. We're looking for Davrin.
You found him. Mind telling me why you smell like darkspawn? Griffons hunt darkspawn.
You're being hunted.
Maybe they're hunting you. There's blight on the tent.
What? Where are Lancet and Remy?
The camp was empty when we got here.
Hassan, to the trees!
We can help.
Try to keep up.
Alright. Let's see what you're made of.
He's caught a scent. Follow the squawks.
I thought griffins were extinct.
We want the world to think that. It's why we're training in the middle of nowhere. Hassan, don't get too far ahead.
Take that as a no.
If he even listens. Has a mind of his own.
Of course he does. He's a beast.
He spotted something.
Okay.
Those are darkspawn.
Dead darkspawn. These are part of the training.
Hassan was half right.
There's no time for half wrong. Hassan, we're looking for live darkspawn.
He understands?
Not sure he understands anything but dinner. Keep on it, Hassan. They're around here somewhere.
He's probably more intelligent than you give him credit for. He's a fantastical beast, I mean. Alright, a trinket for Davrin. I don't care about equipping that right now, but... We scoured the Weishaupt libraries and found nothing useful for training griffins. The archivist said all griffin texts were lost or destroyed over time, which means Remy and I are starting from scratch. We'll approach this like a falconer would and hope griffin instincts are the same. Oh, makes sense.
How do we get up that?
Griffins have been training for this sort of thing. Let's see if Hassan was paying attention.
Okay. A common elemental orb.
Hassan, hit that!
Impressive. Did you teach him that?
No, Lancet and Remy did. They're the Griffin Whisperers.
So you're the bodyguard.
Griffins are the Warden's greatest legacy. Hold up, there's the Darkspawn.
Kinda wish now that I actually played a Great Warden instead.
Let's get in there.
Or had the Great Warden background.
Before this gig, I could avoid them.
Show me what you got. Meteor that shit.
For professionals.
Are they spawning? No. Why? Wow.
My job's done. Your turn.
I'm just leisure fighting right now. Oh wow. Okay, so there must be a cyst back there, I think. Since they just keep spawning. Time to have a look.
Remy, where are you?
Okay. Sword stuck in the back there.
Remy, where are you hurt?
Everywhere. A monster came out of nowhere. Darkspawn were following it. Lancet ran ahead.
It's back?
Davrin, remember. A light touch. Asan's still learning.
You're the trainer.
Not anymore.
We have to keep going. Let's get through here. Those two statues are the spare key. Line up the symbols.
What did you mean by it's back?
Something's stalking Grey Wardens. We call it the Gloom Howler. I'm hunting it. Started happening 7, 8 months ago. Darkspawn obey it. There's some kind of hold over them.
Okay, first of all, that was a very unceremonious death. Davrin didn't even flinch. Anyway. I'm guessing that they can point to a shield, yeah? That sounded bad. No? Okay.
Hassan, on me! No time for hide and seek, Hassan. This is real.
How'd he get his name?
It's elven for arrow. Hope he grows into it.
It's a fitting name.
More darkspawn here.
Lancet's trying to stop the Gloomhowler. It's going after the other griffons.
More? You're serious?
Whole family. Hassan's brothers and sisters.
I wonder what it is.
This place is falling apart. There's a ladder up there. That's our way through this.
No, I can't do anything about that. Oh.
Good job.
Watch yourself.
Okay.
There's darkspawn.
Shoot some arrows.
This quick. We have to get through here. Hassan can help with the fight.
Careful. They saved the big one for last.
I see it.
Oh, okay. get torched. Oh, come on. What? Really? Oh, you're dead now. Oh, come on. Really? Weird.
Well, that sounds cheery.
It's coming from the area. There's an elevator we can use to get up there.
Okay, so I probably need to drop down there to get to that part. Oh, pick up.
The elevator's behind that blight. Let's get through it. Never seen Darkspawn this bold. Unless there's a blight.
There's a blight.
The wardens told you this?
I told them. But your first warden doesn't want our help.
He's a stubborn one.
The Gloom Howler wants the griffons. Why?
The real question's how it knows about them. Up until now, it only went after wardens. Now it shows up here with a rabble of Darkspawn? These griffons are a secret.
Crooked Tail, courageous warrior, slayer of archdemon Anderfels, and beloved friend of Garahel. So it's a grave, basically. Which would beg the question, who buried the griffin? Did a griffin bury this griffin? Or did the griffin have caretakers? I'm guessing the latter. Well, nah, didn't mean to do that. I'm guessing the Gloom Howler is gonna be a big boss fight.
Hi!
Keep moving. The area's not far.
Oh. There's another one. Ow.
was the last one. Damn it, it's Lance. I want this thing's head on a pike.
Training going well, the griffons learn faster together. One picks up a trick, then the others try it out. How loud they get, the little mischief makers. They're also growing faster than I thought. I'll ask Davern to... And the rest is ineligible. Did it actually say that? Ineligible? Isn't it called ineligible? Wow. That's a shade of some kind.
Exploding darkspawn? What is this?
Yeah.
Like I said, this light's different. Everything's wrong.
I can hear the other griffons. Let's get in there.
Did I miss something over here? Yes. Oh, baby griffins.
More griffons!
We have to get them out of there.
Can't. Some kind of blood magic on these locks. It's okay, Hydas. Calm down. You too, Rumptail. We'll come back for both of
A Rumptail, and that's the cutest name ever. That's typical. I thought I fired that. No.
Heads up. We've got one more dark spot.
Frenzied ogre? Where is he? Whoa. Whoop. Rush.
Now it's your turn.
Nice.
Yellow you want. You're not taking these griffons.
Okay, actually might have to equip that guy. Definitely. Monster Hunter. I like it.
They're up there. Storm, I'll be back for you.
Come on. Ooh, no, that's a... Wow, that looks like a leech.
Their blood is mine.
So it can talk.
I'll spill mine before that happens.
And I'll collect, Warden. On both of you.
Nice. No need to be nasty.
No one needs to spill anyone's blood. We just want the griffons.
They were never yours.
A really cool design.
Mortal threats are a dull blade.
There are only 13 griffins alive in Thedas. That monster just took 12 of them.
Sounds like a character quest.
I'd ask, what's the catch?
I need a monster hunter. For the blight to end all blights.
The first warden agreed to this?
We don't need approval. We're rogue.
He'd rather arrest us.
If you're lucky. He doesn't take kindly to being crossed. That takes some nerve.
The first warden's fighting the wrong war.
Well, you did save Hassan back there, so you're no lightweight. And if you can help get the other griffins back...
He likes the idea.
He's hoping you brought food. All right. Come on, Hassan. Let's get to know our new friends.
Alright. While seeking an ally in the Grey Wardens, the team met Dabran and his young griffin Hassan. But disaster struck when a terrifying monster, the Gloom Howler, stormed the Griffin Eyrie and kidnapped Hassan's brothers and sisters. Dabran agreed to join the team on the condition that they continue to hunt the Gloom Howler and rescue the missing griffins. Sounds like an excellent character quest.
So this is where you live, huh? In the Fade?
Yeah, it's cozy. And the gods can't find us here.
Right. Never going to get used to that.
We'll find you and Hassan a nice...
Rook!
Something
What's
happened?
wrong?
It's bad, Rook. Thedas sent word. Treviso's under attack by a blighted dragon.
Damn it! The one we saw at Demetas Crossing.
It has to be.
Nev,
What is it?
We heard from the Viper right after the crows. Another dragon is attacking Minrathous too.
It's... No.
You got back just in time.
We're gonna have to make a choice. Right. Let's keep moving.
Then grab your gear and let's go.
Go where? We cannot be in two places at once. Treviso's a merchant city. It has no defenses, and the canals run everywhere. If we don't stop that dragon, people will die. Innocent people. My people. They either die right away from the dragon, or slowly after, from blight in the water. We need to go to Treviso.
And leave Minrathous to burn?
Nev.
The Shadow Dragons will fight, right to the end of it. But we're the only ones keeping the Venatori in check. And if we fail, the Venatori will take advantage and make a push for the throne, and hand the gods the entire Tevinter Empire.
What kinds of dragons are they?
Is there any chance that we can hit...
Damn it! There's no time! I need to go home. I need to be in Minrathous.
And I must go to Treviso. Go where you feel you must, Rook. We cannot wait.
What's our move, Rook?
I'm gonna help Minrathous. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
We help Nev and Minrathous.
But the Treviso civilians...
Yeah, I know. I don't like it either. But if the Venatori take control of Tevinter, it's gonna get a whole lot worse. That said, two of you should go to Treviso. See if you can help Lucanus get the civilians to safety. And we'll head to Minrathous.
Understood.
Let's all try to make it through this alive, alright?
Cool portrait for Dabrin. I like that. So we're gonna play with Neb and yeah, let's do Neb and Bellara.
Dragons circling the Anderfels grounds. Gotta hurry!
Now, that will of course be in another session, because we're gonna end the session right now. So, next time we're most likely gonna fight a dragon, I think. A blighted one at that. So, see you next time. Bye.